People in crypto are very fearful right now. But what if I told you that this might be the opportunity of a lifetime? And yes, I'm talking generational wealth. Well, guys, I would say let's strap in and let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the one and only Coin Baron. And like I mentioned in the beginning, I am really looking for those generational wealth opportunities. And honestly, looking over here at Bitcoin, it is just no longer possible to make really life-changing amounts of money. Over here in 2017, that was really still possible. You could make like a 500% increase in Bitcoin. And that was absolutely crazy. The next time around, though, this already was very much diminished. So we made a return of, give or take, what is it over here? 1200%. So still crazy returns, but not as good. And this time around, guys, I'm looking for way less. For example, I think I would be happy if we could get like a 700% increase for Bitcoin in this cycle. And then I would be very happy. So honestly, the big money can't be made anymore in Bitcoin. That's why I'm personally looking mainly into altcoins. Because over there, you still see increases of 10x, 20x, or maybe even, if you're very lucky, 50 to 100x. I personally have a really high conviction into Cronos, mainly because it's very much linked to the Crypto.com ecosystem and therefore has a huge visibility to retail audience, but also because they still have a lot of active development funds. But okay, in this video, I really want to focus on the technicals, because over there you do see a lot of reasons where right now might be one of the final opportunities to become a millionaire in a relatively short amount of time. But of course, no financial advice. Before we dive really deep into the charts, I do want to show you my latest X post over here. Because over here, I do acknowledge that we had really bad performance lately for Cronos. But I also want to point out that this is very normal, unfortunately, within crypto. Even within the last 12 months, we had a very similar dip over here of give or take 43%. But after that dip, we went up very significantly as well. From here, we went almost like a 3x back to a yearly high of 18 cents. So the real question is really, when will we hit that bottom? And I do think, guys, that we are very close to that bottom. So let's go to the charts. On the CRO US dollar chart, I do see some beautiful things playing out right now. And let me explain. A few weeks ago, we actually draw this scribbly line over here, showing you a potential scenario of going back to the lock line over here. Because, well, we do touch the lock line quite often in the past. And, well, we did, of course, actually touch the line when Bitcoin had some bearish momentum and broke down 60k. But what to me is the most significant is the response from the bulls afterwards. So after touching really the lock line over here, we did have a nice bounce and we are still trading above the lock line, which to me still says this fractal over here is still a potential scenario of playing out. So this to me is still on the cards. And as you see, potential target over here of this fractal would be $90. And that will be, I think, still only the beginning of this bull cycle. The only problem, the only thing that still might be in our way is what is happening over here. So we still are trading very close to the 50-week moving average over here. And as shown to you in a previous video, this line means support or resistance. And as you see, we had a quick try of escaping above the 50-week moving average again. But as you see, we also went quickly down below it again as well. So acting as significant resistance over here. I will make sure I will keep you guys up to date with the latest stance on the 50-week moving average. So guys, please hit the like button as well. Subscribe for more videos. But let's go to the next chart. For CRO to really flourish, we also need a bullish macro environment. And therefore, well, Bitcoin is just so important. And also, on the Bitcoin chart, we do see some, undeniably good structures appearing. Because, of course, we went down quite a lot recently with the 60k crash. But looking over here at this inverse head and shoulder pattern, this is perfectly fitting in line as well. Just nicely touching over here the tip of this inverse triangle, which of course is still within its boundaries. The question, of course, is will it follow this pattern fully and try to really touch this neckline again? And if so, guys, this is definitely a good sign for Cronos as well. Then on the CRO Bitcoin chart, we do also see some very significant events over here, because we do need to recognize that last week we closed down below the previous all-time low of CRO Bitcoin as set over here in 2021 already. So normally, guys, I would be very, very bearish with this event. But honestly, right now, we are showing the bulls that we are still in business for Cronos, because over here, we're a wick to the upside. So right now, we seem to be trending up again. And the last time when we showed the bulls that we are still back in business, back in 2021, you did see we went down, of course, to the red line over here. But also, this was just a wick. So within, I think, a matter of days, we bent back to visit over here this yellow support line. And after that last visit, just see what happened over here. And of course, the most significant one that was set over here. So this was really the last signal for the bulls. Hey, this is time to buy. This is time to buy. And right now, we might be setting that same kind of signal. So my base case is right now, we might be trending up again towards this support line. And what is going to happen over here is going to be very significant. Also seen over here, of course, and over here. But right now, guys, this might be additional discount for CRO Bitcoin. Personally, I am a bit more cautious right now, and I will be waiting to actually hitting this line, and then I will make my buy decision. But right now, I am still waiting to see what the weekly close will do, because of course the week is still in progress. But overall, I see this as a discount opportunity. Anyways, I think I showed you enough reasons why I do think that the local bottom might be in right now. But of course, the real question is, what are the high targets? Are we talking about a 10x? Are we talking about a 20x? A 50x? Well, therefore, I do need to go with you guys towards the log scale chart one more time. On the rainbow chart, I do have my sell zone in the red over here. And if you want to learn more, I have a complete video talking about this chart in the fair value video in the top right corner. Anyways, the sell zone is a moving target because we're talking over here on a logarithmic scale. And the question is really, when will the peak be of this bull cycle? And personally, earlier, I thought, okay, we went back to an all-time high for Bitcoin really early. So I thought we'd get an early peak. But as we are slowly moving on and the fair value of Cronos is also moving up, I do think we might see a somewhat later bull cycle. And the question, of course, is when will it be? I think it will be in 2025. But the question, will it be beginning of 2025? Or will it be the end of 2025? Let's say that the peak will be in exactly 1 year's time, so June 2025. Then I will be talking about a price of CRO between $1 and $3.30. So in between a 12x and, of course, a 40x over here. So, guys, of course, I don't know the exact prices, and I will do a more exact price prediction in a future video. So, of course, stay subscribed for that. But in here, guys, we are talking about way higher targets than whatever you could imagine for Bitcoin, because I don't see 600,000 Bitcoin happening this year. But I do see, definitely do see a $1 CRO happening within just a year's time. So, guys, a really great risk opportunity, I would say, for Cronos here. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, of course, I do own myself some beautiful Cronos. This is one of my highest conviction plays, and I don't want to miss out on that. But there might be some other better alternatives out there. There might be some meme coins or some other layer zeros out there that might have an even better return potential. But right now, guys, this is one of the better plays in the crypto top 50 right now that is linked to a great exchange, a great platform out there that has a lot of potential. So personally, that is why I am investing into Cronos. But please make up your own mind. There is a big reward to be made, but also there is some risk related to it as well. Anyways, that's me. I'm the Coin Baron. If you'd like to see more Cronos content, guys, please, of course, like this video and as well subscribe to the channel. But that's me, and I will see you in the next video. Till then.